Hi, I am Holley Manwaring. Do you remember me? I'm growing up little, so I can see what I look like. And do you remember me? I lived in Blackfoot for a little while. We kind of had a farm. And my dad also worked for the Bingham County Assessor's Office. That's in the courthouse. And so here he is. Here's my dad right here. And these are some people he worked with in the courthouse. Those are his workers. And down here, they're like running a race just to be funny. Anyway, he worked for the Bingham County Assessor. And he would ride his his horse to work. How would you like to ride a horse to work? Do instead of a car. That'd be fun, huh? And so we would watch for him. And when we saw him starting to come home from work, we'd go running out to meet him. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. And he'd get up on his horse, get us all up there. Okay, don't fall off. And bring us back home again. Yay, we got to ride home with Dad. That was kind of fun. And I got a job too, and I had we had a black horse named Old Dick. That's him, and that's me on Old Dick the horse. And I had a paper route, and I would deliver the Deseret News newspaper on my horse. Get your bag of newspapers. Yeah, I've got my bag of newspapers right there, and get on the horse and go deliver the newspapers. 6 o'clock in the morning. Whew. Yeah. And after a little while, we had my brother Basil started to deliver the newspaper. Okay, here you go, Basil. Here you go. Newspapers and your bag of newspapers, and get busy. And I started to deliver milk. Because remember, we kind of lived on that farm, and we milk our cows, and we milk our cows in the morning and night, and so we decided to sell some of the milk. And so that's me on my milk cart. And there's our old horse. And my dad made us a cart, and I could just stand on the back of it. So we had a little, cart. It's that's supposed to be it. And I just stand on the back and drive the horse, and we put the milk in here. That's where we keep the milk. And it's not like this milk. That's not it. That's not little gallons of milk. It's like cans, great big cans of milk. Those are kind of big, and they're really heavy. And so we would put those cans in the milk cart, and I would go deliver the milk, and that was my job. And as I got into high school, I started to have some fun with music. I loved my music classes, and I would sing or act in a play or play some instruments. And I played a bass, a baritone horn. That's what it looks like. That's what it is. Baritone horn, and then I got into a trombone. Ever seen those? They slide in and out. Those are fun to play. And I loved my music classes, and I loved my music classes so much that I didn't graduate from high school, at least on time. I struggled in some classes too, but I took so many music classes, I couldn't graduate. So I was in high school for 6 years. You're supposed to be in high school about 4 years, just so you know. But I sure enjoyed them. And because of that, I graduated. I finally graduated. But I did not serve a mission. What? Whoa, did you know that? I did not serve a mission. I have a testimony of Jesus Christ, and I know this church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, is true. You need to know that. But I did not get a chance to serve a mission. And but I finally graduated from high school. We got it. And also, while I was in school, I was kind of, so my friends and I, my friends would play some instruments too. And we were in the marching band, and some people would sometimes ask us to come and play. And so we got a car. We got a car, and then we could go to the parties and play our music and go, receptions in different places. And we got a Ford Model T. Oh, we are cool because we have a car. And we did the brakes, overhauled the engine. Anyway, we did a lot of work on it. It was a good car, and we just all used it. We just all used our little car. And also, while I was in school, again, I was always kind of a shrimpy little kid, That's me. This is my parents' car. That's my parents right there. There's my dad and my mom. And so I was always kind of a little tiny kid, okay? And my dad wouldn't let me play football because you needed to be bigger to play football, and nobody wanted me on their basketball team. So that was the end of my sports. And so I just played music in high school. But I decided to do a correspondence course on bodybuilding, and that's like online school correspondence course. But it's not online because you don't, just it's letters with a correspondence course. So it's just it's like that. You just do it, kind of do it yourself. And I just had in my bedroom, I put a chin-up bar on the, like, put them in the bedroom and go chin up, and lift and work my arms and just and do steps, do my exercises. And every morning and every night I would do my exercises from this little course I took, and I got pretty good. It worked out pretty well. I liked the effect, so that worked out. And in the meantime, about the time I should have graduated from high school, I met a girl. And her name is Eva Capson. Maybe you have met her. And what I would, and I met her at a dance, and I thought, I want to marry that girl. It doesn't usually happen to make up your mind that fast, but I knew I wanted to marry that girl. I didn't tell her that. She wouldn't like that. But I thought about, I wanted to marry that girl. And so what I would do, and we went to like dances and stuff and play around, but I found out her house, they're in Blackfoot. Her family had to move into Blackfoot. They got into some hard times, and so we would date. But also what I would do is, if I was out on my horse and I was riding past, I would stop at her window upstairs in that house, and she would be there, and I would sing to her, because remember, I like to sing, and I would sing, wagon wheels, wagon wheels, wagon wheels, like that. Do you know that song? Anyway, and she liked that, and she would just kind of listen to me serenade her, singing wagon wheels. Oh, and it was very romantic.